Anyway, I have trained about 10 students so far to this system. This is one of the students who there will be more students coming in. So I'm so happy that she's willing to share her view of this approach so that everybody can benefit. Why this thing can be useful for everybody. And thanks Sue. And after that, she's going to go on already. So that's why we have to cut the presentation a little bit. Okay. Take your time. Take your time, Sue.
Hi everyone. My name is Sue. I'm ON's partner at Kiming Securities. I have been learning this system from ON for 2+ years. It started because we joined the securities brokerage together, and then ON has been in this line for like 10 years, trading on his own at home. So we've been friends for about 10 years. So it just happened that coincidentally we decided to join the firm together, and then he decided to teach me his secret system, which he has been using on his own all this while because he developed it himself. And in the beginning it was very tough because it was not as simplified as now with the RTW system. Everything was like manual and we had to retrieve a lot of data feed every day. And then because I find it so difficult, he actually simplified and developed this system for me. And then it benefited a lot of us because plus me and some other reminders in the room, which are our fellow colleagues and also my husband himself and some of our common friends. So as we learn, right, as you learn the system, slowly you appreciate how it works. Because initially when we calculated the targets, right, like let's say when the market was on bull run, it's very hard to believe that you'll be on a downtrend. Like we got all this when the market was very, very high, like everyone was saying, oh, it's going to go higher. Then all the brokerage firms issue all the buy calls for all these various companies. Like Sunbrain, Denting, Catcott, all this. And then we did the analysis, and then we calculated that, oh, actually they're on a downtrend. And we actually got the minimum and maximum down targets. And it's very hard to believe because everyone is buying and buying, nobody is shorting. But when the market finally turned, right, and then you can see that it just crashed down very fast because fear is greater than greed. It takes a long time for the market to climb up to the heights. And then when the bad news came out, right, it just crashed in a couple of days. And all the minimum targets were met. I mean, I participated because I did some analysis myself, and I took profit because normally when you meet the minimum target, right, you'll take profit first, okay, unless you want to wait for maximum target, okay, which is good also because like yesterday, Sunbrain actually meet a minimum target of the big wave, which would normally take quite a long time, but because this was a crash, right, so it came down very fast. And it's only when you have learned how to do it right, then you will know, oh, okay, sometimes it's not as simple as you calculate and then you enter. Because there are market fluctuations, it doesn't mean that the moment the signal came up and you enter, right, you will crash down immediately or you'll go out immediately. No, it doesn't work like that. So it's only through experience and your own trading, then you realize, oh, how you can use the system to help you in your own trading. It also depends on your portfolio and your risk profile. Because some people can play with 10K, some people can play with 100K, and some will just tell me, oh, I have little to play with, but I have 300K or 500K, whereas some say, oh, 10K is a lot to me. So it depends on your risk profile. You have to choose what are the stocks that you can play with. And after this downturn, right, I mean, all of us were waiting for a rebound, right, but currently all the signals are not showing uptrend yet. So if you're just a normal layman investor, you'll say, oh, okay, that the other day Costco was like 99 cents, and then today it's 95 cents. I should just rush in to buy, right, because today's price is like 4 cents lower than that day. But it's wrong because when we calculated, we can actually see that the maximum target is way below that. So if you rush in like normal investor, you'll get burnt because to you use the normal 52 low as the gauge, like, oh, this is below the 52 low or it's near the 52 low, I should go in. Or today's price is below yesterday's low, I should go in. But it doesn't work that way because we trade very systematically. When the enter signal is issued, right, based on the analysis, and we go in and then we stick to the stop loss, which is the damage control, because when the trend is terminated due to some adverse market conditions, which we have no control over, right, the best thing you can do is to limit your losses and exit, and you preserve your capital and not become a hopeful trader hoping that, oh, the trend will resume and that, oh, it will go up again, because trading doesn't work that way. So normally people get burnt because they become hopeful traders and they don't trade with the system. But for us, when we trade, right, we trade according to the waves that have been established, whether it's on the uptrend or downtrend. And for us, it doesn't matter whether the market is crashing or the market is on the bull run, because so long as you're on the market side, right, you're on the right side and you benefit regardless whether it's crashing down. Like for the recent downturn, some of us we shorted because based on analysis, everything is going down, so we benefited. And it's like the more the market crashed, the happier we are because we were all short positions. Like if you are long on this, right, you'll be very fearful because you can see your losses accumulating and you don't know when to cut loss. So for us, the system tells us when to buy, when to sell, and if it doesn't go the way that the wave has indicated, right, it tells you when to exit and preserve your capital or minimize your risk at least, so that you don't become hopeful. And then you know if you don't exit from a trade, right, your money will be stuck there, and then you cannot participate in other more profitable trades. And then you get yourself so stressed out and fearful because you don't know how much the losses can be. And then in the end, you just say, oh, never mind, I'll just put it there. Someday it will come up because it's a blue chip, or someday it will come up because this is a good company. But it doesn't work that way because we have seen how companies, right, like Creative, they plunged to like now 3 something from like 20 something last time. Even the bank stock. So we are not hopeful traders and we get stuck in positions. So we just enter systematically based on other signals. So after learning how to do the calculations and analysis, right, you will know like, oh, which are the stocks that you can participate in, regardless of downtrend or uptrend. Just follow them and you stick to the system, and most of the time I would say 80% is profitable. The 20% will be those that the trends have terminated due to some conditions that we have no control over, but at least you don't get stuck and you don't get burned. Because if it's 100%, we'll all be gone and we don't have to work anymore. So at least this is 80%, so I would say it's actually a very profitable system. I mean, based on personal experience also, because I've been trading others well too. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks.